A lot of us footballers dream about signing our first professional contracts, to play in big stadiums in front of thousands of fans against the very best players. When I signed my first professional contract at the start of 2022, it was the result of years of hard work finally paying off. But there were also other things that helped me on the way to finally achieving one of my big goals. And one of those things were as simple as a few apps on my phone. Today, I will show you exactly how I used them to help me realize my dream and show you how you can do the same. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Oskarzjansson. I'm a professional footballer who currently plays for Vänersborgs IF in Sweden. So today I'm going to talk you through 5 apps that have had a big impact on my career as a football player and how you can use these apps to accomplish the same thing. So let's just get into the first app right now. So we start off with YouTube, the very app that you are using right now. I think YouTube is great for many reasons, like for example educational purposes, to learn about different parts of the game, or you can use it as motivation before training or matches. And the best thing of all is that it's completely free. I haven't counted, but I bet I have probably spent multiple thousands of hours on YouTube ever since I was a kid. I remember watching different skill tutorials, analysis videos, interviews with players, and really everything I could find in my quest to improve as a footballer. Fun fact, I even uploaded my very first YouTube video on an old channel all the way back in 2010. But really, the most important thing of all when it comes to YouTube is that you subscribe to my channel. Moving on to an incredibly important area of your life, especially as a pro athlete, your nutrition. MyFitnessPal was an app that I started to use in high school when I started to get more serious about my nutrition. I had decided that I wanted to gain more muscle as I was pretty thin as a kid, but I felt pretty lost and didn't really know what to do. And then I started using the app. It helped me a ton in figuring out what to eat and how much to eat of everything. Basically what you do in the app is that you log everything you eat, and it calculates your calories, your macros, and a bunch of other metrics for you. For me, it basically became like a personal diet coach that I stayed accountable to. And it also became more motivational to keep on going when you saw that you actually made some results. Thanks to this app, I gained around 3 to 4 kilos of muscles in the first off season that I used it, but more importantly, it changed many of the bad old nutritional habits that I had built up over time. So I started to use WhatsApp pretty late on in my life. It was in 2020, so around 3 years ago now. The reason that I actually downloaded the app in the first place was because I wanted to get in contact with a football performance consultancy based in the UK. You may have heard of them, they're called Fuel for Football. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check them out. But what WhatsApp did was it allowed me to connect with them, to trade knowledge, and to build a professional relationship with each other. Since I started working with them, I've had several of my games analyzed in detail. I've had personal one-on-one calls with them. I was in a mentorship where I learned a ton of valuable concepts that I really hadn't heard of before. It's also a great app to connect and to stay connected with other players, coaches, or just friends around the world. And having a large network is never a bad idea when it comes to pursuing a pro contract. Okay, I know everyone is familiar with the Notes app, and maybe you think it's a boring choice, but it has been absolutely vital for my progress as a footballer. Since I started to get serious about individual weight training in 2018, I don't think I missed tracking a single workout, and I've done all of it in the Notes app. The way I use it is that first of all, it's a planner so that I know what I'm gonna do when I get to the gym or the pitch. Secondly, when I'm there, I keep track of how I perform, when I take note of sets, reps, rest time, if I felt any pain, how bad it felt, etc., etc. Thirdly, I can see my progress from session to session, and over time. So one thing I've done since the very start, especially in the gym, is that I color code every set that I do. So if I do +2 reps in one set, for instance, I color code that green. And if I do worse, then I add -3 if I do 3 less reps, let's say. And that way, over time, the more green that I see, then I know that I'm making progress. Now, recovery is of the absolute utmost importance when it comes to performing in training, avoiding injuries, and progressing in your career. This next app is an app that has changed the way I look at recovery completely, and it's used by pros such as Ronaldo, Diego Dallo, Gareth Bale. Good luck with your golfing career, mate. I have used the Whoop app for almost 2 years now, and it has helped me learn and gain insights on not only my recovery, but also my nutritional and sleeping habits and how they're really all connected. For example, I can see how much sleep that I need based on how my body has recovered, how hard I have trained, what type of food I have eaten, etc. So I won't go into too much detail about the app today. Maybe I'll leave that for a later video. If you want to read more about the Whoop app and potentially even get one yourself to start learning about your body, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check that out. These 5 apps have really been incredibly important when it comes to my development. But if there's only one thing that I would recommend you do right now, it's that you go and create a well-crafted highlight video. If you want to check out exactly how I create my own highlight videos, I made a video for that, which you can check out here or here. I never remember. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please consider subscribing if you made it this far, and I'll just see you in the next one, guys. Take care and bye.